Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor Mitchell, head whiz of Dragon Rider Network, and today in this video I am doing a review of a microphone from the company Blue Microphones called the NESSIE. So anyway, let's get into it. So anyway, the price of this microphone comes in at $100 on most websites. However, though, you can find it on Amazon currently for $75. Links for that will be down in the description below. So the company is calling this the first adaptive USB microphone, basically meaning that it's really good at cleaning up audio and making you sound very professional right out of the box. So anyway, I'm going to go through the technical specifications of this microphone like I have for many other products in the past, so that way those of you who are high-end professionals like audiophiles and people who focus primarily on technical specifications can make your decision from those. So anyway, here they are now. So in terms of the microphone and its performance, the power required is 5 volts and 150 milliamps. The sample rate is 48 kilohertz. The bit rate of this microphone is 16-bit. The capsule is one blue proprietary 14mm condenser capsule. The polar patterns are cardioid. The frequency response is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. The headphone amplifier on the back is an impedance of 16 ohms. The power output is 100 milliwatts. The frequency response is 15 Hz to 22 kHz. And the signal to noise is 100 decibels. The specifications of the dimensions of the microphone itself are 3.75 inches in diameter and 10 inches in height, with the max extension going up to 11.25 inches in height, and the weight of the microphone itself is 1.4 pounds or 0.64 kilograms. Now that we have those technical specifications out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the features of the microphone. So some general features about the NESSIE. It has a built-in shock mount, a built-in pop filter, an adjustable head that bends and expands, headphone output with volume control, a volume ring that actually glows when the mic is plugged in, an instant mute button that is touch sensitive. The cool thing is that when the mute button is actually pressed, the glow ring flashes to let you know that the mic is muted. The microphone has USB to micro USB connectivity for Mac and PC, and it also has 3 built-in recording modes: a music mode, a narration mode or a podcasting mode, and a raw mode. And by the way, for the last few minutes, I have been actually doing my entire narration piece using the Blue Mic NESSIE. Alright, so I'm doing a test of 2 microphones. The first is the test of my Audio-Technica ATR 6550 that I use for all of my recording videos. Now, you can basically hear it right now. It sounds pretty clear. It's right about, I'd say about a foot away from my face, and obviously it's the mic I use for all of my videos. It sounds quite clear, at least to my standards. So let me go ahead and switch to the Blue Mic NESSIE. Alright, so right now I am recording my audio into the Blue Mic NESSIE. As you can hear, it probably sounds a little bit more clear. I am about the same distance I was from the Audio-Technica ATH 6550, and right now I'm talking at a pretty normal volume, the same that I was talking to the other microphone, and I currently have it on raw mode, and I'm recording into Logic Pro on my computer. Basically what raw mode is that it basically gives you straight audio, so no cleanup at all. It's basically for people who edit their own audio, who clean up their own audio, who really want to experiment or anything of that nature. There's a second mode, which is for narration or podcasting. This is the mode that I would probably have it on most of the time, simply because I want it like cleaned up on default, and I'm not that good with audio editing to begin with. And the third is music, and this is basically if you're doing singing or guitars or any other acoustic instrument, then you would use this mode to get the best detail out of that. Or if you just wanted to set it right back to raw mode, then you would obviously have that and then clean it up afterwards in programs like GarageBand or Logic Pro. So some of the really good things about this microphone is that, one, it has a very sleek design. The reason I say it is a sleek microphone, even though it is relatively big for a regular microphone on your desk, is that comparing it to microphones like the Blue Mic Yeti, which is a behemoth of a microphone, this is definitely something that is much sleeker and would definitely give you much more real estate on your desk. Another great thing about this microphone is that it is incredibly great and simple to get incredibly awesome recordings right out of the box. When you plug in this mic, there's really nothing to set up. All you have to do is switch it to a music mode or a narration mode or a raw mode. They all pretty much sound great. And the great thing is that you just plug it into your computer and you talk away, and it sounds really, really great without any kind of configuration or messing around or any kind of technical stuff. Because, let's be honest, I'm not that good with that. And the other great thing about this microphone is that it can pretty much be used for any audio recording application on a Mac or PC. I did notice that for some applications that when I was trying to record audio and video at the same time, it can get a little bit buggy, I guess you could say. But overall though, for pretty much every application I threw at it, both on PC and Mac, it works absolutely fine. Now here's the part I really get upset, and this is where I talk about the bad things about this microphone. Probably the biggest issue I had overall with this microphone is the fact that there is no gain control on the microphone. There is a volume control to allow you to hear a louder version of yourself talking into the microphone. However, that does not control the volume of the audio going into your computer. This is a big issue I had because every time I imported some audio into Final Cut or Logic or any other audio source, every time I would have to bring it in, I would have to crank the audio and raise the decibel bar a ton in order to get anything that was even audible. Now this is a huge problem, but you don't exactly lose a whole lot of audio quality. You lose a little bit, and I mean a very small bit, but overall the quality of the microphone is still so great that it's incredibly hard to notice. I just wish that there were gain controls so that way this wouldn't be as big of a problem in the first place. The other problem I faced with this microphone is that it does not connect to DSLRs. Now I did try out the theory of, say, connecting an audio cable from the headphone monitor port and plugging it into the microphone port on my Canon T3i. The results did not turn out well. Basically what you get is you get this very, very loud screeching sound that ends up going directly into your Canon T3i, and the audio is then completely unusable. The best workaround that I can think of for situations like this for people who would want to use a microphone like this with their DSLR would be simply to have the audio sunken into their computer from the microphone, and then once you record the video from your Canon T3i, sync the audio to the video that comes from your T3i on, say, Final Cut or iMovie, whatever video editing software that you have, and then just match it up from there. So what are my overall thoughts on this microphone? My overall conclusion on this microphone is that it is an incredible microphone for people who are looking to get into more professional audio. This is a great microphone to have if you are looking to have some new audio to go with your videos, or to have some very, very good audio improvements if you are doing, say, podcasting or anything else that requires audio. This is an incredible microphone to have, and I'm definitely giving it my approval as a microphone that is definitely worth the money for the $100 that you can find on most websites, and currently for $75 on Amazon. It is definitely a great deal, so go out and get it for yourself and get some really awesome audio. In my mind, some professionals, though, would definitely be better off going with the Blue Mic Yeti for those looking to do in-person interviews where there are people sitting around a large desk. This is definitely more for people who are just doing podcasting or things that are by themselves. So it's not really a very, very professional microphone, but for something that comes right out of the box and you're able to do a lot, it's incredibly great. So anyway guys, that is my review of the Blue Mic NESSIE condenser microphone. So make sure you go check out the unboxing of the microphone that I did just a few days ago. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel for more tech content like this. And of course, make sure you follow me in all of these social links down in the description below. Anyway guys, I have been Connor Mitchell, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Talk to you then.